There's a reason why I'm wearing the Santa hat and why I'm in this festive winter wonderland. It is December 10th, 2014, and this is going to be the last video that I release for this year. And as we go into 2015, I'm hoping to have the best year of my life. I do know it is a fact that I am about to hit a crossroad, and my life is going to change. It's inevitable. There's nothing that I can do to stop it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in a month. But my life is going to go in either this direction or this direction. I'm not sure which one. I'm hoping for the right side. The left side's not a good one. Either way, I will have to make a decision. I will have to make choices, and I'm going to be going in either or direction. There's nothing I can do about it. So my life is going to change. And it's going to be a new chapter of my life. So as we enter that year, I know a lot of you are facing your own challenges, and if you happen to work from home, and that's most likely why you're watching this video, then today this video is going to be full of lessons that I've learned. And these are things that I feel are very important. So don't go away. Don't stop the video. Please watch the whole thing, because what I'm going to teach you is important. These are things that will determine whether or not you succeed or fail. And when I look at all of my businesses, I see the pattern over and over and over and over again. And that's where this Santa hat comes in. Because this is where I've learned the biggest lessons of all. As you know, all of my videos are about making money with Mike. That's what I call it. But it's not about all the different ways to make money. I mean, there are videos about that, but it's how to do it. And it doesn't always mean, performing a task. Sometimes it means changing your mindset, being more positive, believing in something, having determination, not giving up. And that's what I do. I try to teach you how to do methods, like solo ads or email marketing. I try to teach you about products that I use, like Ultimate Cycler, or the newest one that I'm part of, Four Corners Alliance. Or I try to give you lessons of inspiration, like how to be a better speaker on video, or, how not to give up, or how not to hate. All of that stuff matters. All of it. It's all part of becoming successful. And so many people fail online, and I'm one of them. I've got multiple businesses, and only a few are successful, the rest are failing. But I know the difference of why things are working and why they're not. So, with all that being said, one of the things that I've done to make money since the first year that I was out of a job, 2012, was to be Santa Claus. If you know Fiverr.com, where you could create gigs, which are services, I created a gig, video gigs and voiceover gigs. And the video gig, one of the video gigs I created, it's seasonal, so I only do it around Christmas time. Typically, I start it after Thanksgiving, usually that Friday. However, this year, I had a huge request from a lot of people to start early, so I actually started 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. I'm glad I did. I am really glad I did. So I do it for that time, and then I end it usually December 22nd, December 23rd. These videos are me dressed as Santa reading messages. They could be for children, businesses, advertising a Christmas party, and different things like... what's going on here? Oh! Merry Christmas! Well, hello, fellow entrepreneurs. I just want you to know that Christmas is coming soon. So, I'm going to check my list, and I'm going to check it twice to make sure that none of you have been naughty. I know some of you have. Well, anyways, I'll be checking that list, and if you see me on Christmas, well, you've been good. But if you don't see me and you find a big poop, one of my reindeer poop in your stocking, well, you have been naughty. Well, I gotta get going, so I want to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year! Ho, 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 ho! Okay, well, as you see, Santa Claus interrupted me right in the middle of speaking, but, I'll have to have a chat with him later. Well, anyways, that's actually the type of videos I do, and that's what people hire me to do. So now you had a good example of it. So what I want to do now is tell you about the lessons I've learned. And this goes for any business, whether it's internet marketing, affiliate marketing, Fiverr, Etsy, Zazzle, Cafe Press, whatever you do online, these lessons will all work for you. The first one, it's about customers. Every customer you get matters. Every one of them. Every one of them is important at all times. So let's say person A pays you 2 cents for something, and person B pays you $400 for something. Who are you going to look to as the most important person? The person who paid you $400 or the person who paid you 2 cents? Actually, you're going to look at both of them as being important because they both just earned you money. They both matter because all your customers matter. Not just one person because they paid more, because they're a big spender. Everybody matters. I hate when a business does that. When they're like, well, that's the big spender, so let's go and wine and dine them. This person here, let's forget them. You know what? How about you wine and dine the person who paid you 2 cents because you're going to develop a relationship with them and they're going to come back for more. And if they can't afford it, they're going to tell others. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. I had a person pay $5 for an order yesterday. I had another person pay $50. The person who paid $50, they don't tell all their friends about me. That person who paid $5 did. And because of that, 4 other people came forward. Most people don't just order the $5 gig. A lot of people get extras. So that one person may actually make me more money than this person. So they all matter. They're all important. Every customer matters. Not one customer is more important than the other. And I came to this realization. I've always known it, but yesterday was eye-opening. I had an order where someone who's orders from me a lot, and this happens every season. I always get customers every season who order multiple orders from me, and then suddenly towards the end of the gig they get a little pushy, and it happens every time. And then this particular person, who's always been friendly, suddenly starts getting pushy, and they say, this order here is extremely important. This is my own family. You must get it right. You must give me a good quality video. You must make it believable. They have to believe you're real. I get offended by that because I take every video I do seriously. I give every video my all. And I thought I'd proven that to this person. Obviously, they're ordering from me almost every day. They like what I'm doing. So they basically put themselves on a pedestal and said, hey, I'm more important than your other customers. Give me the best quality over everybody else. So, excuse me, I'm getting a little bit of indigestion. That didn't even sound right. It's getting late right now. Anyways, so make sure, no matter what business you're involved in, you understand that. Every single customer matters. They're all important. And that leads me to my next point. In the marketing business, you will find, and I know some of you have gone through this, I've seen the videos about it, you will find that these people who run these websites are some of the most obnoxious idiots who could care less about you as a customer. Hercules is a good example. I wasn't going to quit Hercules, but I didn't want to keep paying my membership fee. And I was going to scale things down with them. But they didn't have a clear way to cancel on their website, so I had to contact them. They ended up sending me a nasty message, and we ended up going back and forth. But basically they said, you don't matter. And they mocked me, and they said, your money doesn't matter because we have customers who like what we do, who pay a lot more than you. We have customers who are paying $99 a month compared to your $34, so you don't matter. Is that how you deal with a customer? You want to be friendly as possible because you want me back. I'll give you another great example. I buy one of my lantern suppliers. They kept screwing up my order. They could never get their count right, and I was getting angry about it. Well, the person in customer service now counts the order for me. They are so good, they even gave me a free order. Gave me all my money back. But they tell me every time I place an order, I personally counted to make sure your number's right. They give me great customer care. And because of that, I don't go anywhere else to get those parts. I go to them. I have a relationship with them now. I want to buy from them because I love the way they treat me as a customer. They treat me with respect, and they tell me you matter. So, very important. All right, next lesson, your product. My videos are a product. Every product you create matters. Every one. Give it your all every single time. Don't phone it in. You phone it in, it's a failure. So care about the product. Believe in it. Make it good no matter what it is. If you're writing an ebook, make sure that's a really good ebook. Don't just write some bunch of crap in there and then expect it to sell and that it's going to connect. Really put your all into it. Believe in it. It's important to you. It's the same thing when I do these videos as Santa. Now, yes, I have, well over 20 years of acting experience, been doing it since I was a kid, done it professionally a lot. So I've learned how to be a decent actor, but I never thought I was a great actor. But when I do these Santa videos, it taught me to be a better actor. And what it taught me was I get lost in the role. I become Santa. I'm not Mike anymore. As soon as I hit record on that camera, I'm Santa Claus. I feel like him. I believe him. I imagine the people on the other end, on however they're watching it, whether it's a TV or their computer monitor or their tablet or their smartphone. I'm imagining them watching me. And when I'm speaking to children, I'm imagining what they're thinking. Like, oh my God, this is Santa Claus speaking to me personally. He said my name. He knows me. He's real. And I want to make sure that that's believable and that the magic is there. But you can't just create magic, but you do it when you believe in it. And just by believing it, and me believing that, in the character and what I'm doing and becoming Santa Claus, the magic is created. And the kids, they get a message from Santa. It's really him. So, whether it's videos or creating a piece of software, you have to believe in it. And a great example of that is a piece of software I got almost a year ago that they really hyped up as being a fantastic traffic product. And I was excited about it because they claim that you can get thousands of leads a day with this thing, and this is going to change everything, and I was really excited about it. It was promoted by someone who I trusted. So I signed up, I started using the software, and there were so many problems with it, I couldn't take it. One problem after another. So I contacted them, and they were rude in their response, and then had every excuse in the book of why it didn't work. And they're like, well, we're working on this. We're working on that. Oh, that's another kink we have. We're trying to figure this out. And it just kept being problem after problem after problem. Well, you know what I figured out? They didn't care about the product. They didn't care about the software. They just had money on their mind. And they thought, okay, let's create this awesome product. Well, not really an awesome product, but a product that's going to sound so good, people are guaranteed to buy it. And they will buy it, and we're going to price it low, but they're going to buy it, and then it's, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but whatever. We're going to get rich off this thing. Well, I'm guaranteeing that most people got their money back like I did. Because if I had that much trouble, I guarantee a lot of other people did. I don't even see emails for it anymore. Nobody's advertising it. So I'm guessing the thing doesn't even exist anymore. And that's my whole point. Don't create something you don't care about. Don't create something just with money in your mind. As much as that is our final outcome, like the videos, I want that money. The Santa videos are earning me income. I need that income. But that's not what I'm thinking when I'm doing the videos. I'm thinking about making a great video. And every single video matters. I give it my all every single time. I give it, whether I hate the order or not. I had an order today that sucked. I mean, it sucked. It was a horrible order. It took me 2 hours to do. It was complicated. It had way too much crap in there that it shouldn't have had. The script was way too long. It was just awful. And I was getting so fed up and angry. I was sweating like crazy. The straps on the beard were hurting my ears. And I had enough. I mean, I was screaming. I'm sure the whole neighborhood heard me. But still, every time I recorded, I did it. I gave it my best. And at the end, as much as I hate the video, it's me giving it my all. So anyways, those are the lessons that I've learned from doing this, and I feel they are really important no matter what you do. And if you apply those things, you're going to succeed. And here is another big lesson here that you have to do. You have to make it part of your life. You have to have determination, and you can't give up. Not everything's going to be easy. Last year, let me put it this way. The first year I did the Santa gig was fantastic. I made over $2,000 with it. I think I made $3,000 with it because I paid 2 mortgage payments with it. Last year, I didn't even make enough to make 1 mortgage payment. This year, I still got 2 weeks left, and I made a pretty good amount of money, and everybody's spending big this year. I'm getting a lot of big tips. I'm getting multiple orders from people. I'm getting very expensive orders. So I could have easily given up and said, well, last year I didn't do well, so I might as well just quit. But I didn't. And this year it's paying off. So you have to believe in something and stay determined, and you just don't give up because it's not working. You keep fighting forward. You do that, and eventually you will see success. It may not happen tonight, may not happen tomorrow, but over time it will happen. And that's the most important thing that I can teach you. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and all the other different celebrations that are going on. And I want to say to you, Happy New Year. Let's make 2015 the most amazing year of our lives. I mean, for God's sakes, it's 2015! Can you believe it? 15 years after the millennium started. I'm in shock. I can't believe it. 2015. Holy crap. Let's make it a great one. Happy holidays, everyone.